Do you find that whenever you receive money, you just have to go and spend it? And as a result of that, you're really struggling financially? Hi, I'm Sandra Inman, and if you want to stand confidently in your power, shine your light and thrive doing it, then hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. Today I want to take you through some tapping on the fear of having money. And believe it or not, it's not an uncommon feeling. A lot of people, as soon as they receive money, whether it's in their wages, salary, or your business, will go and spend it. And it's not that you're spending it on the necessary expenses like a mortgage and the rent and advertising and all that kind of thing. It's the spending of it on things that you don't need. And while it's not something that should be frowned on, money should be something that you should be able to spend on things that you don't need. It's more of a problem when it becomes something that you feel you're compelled to do. And when you know that you could be putting that money to better use, maybe in a savings account or putting in an escrow for something that you're wanting further down the track, or just even for that peace of mind and security. But you find as soon as you're getting it in, you just have to spend it. And that's what this tapping's for. Why do people like you do that? Well, it's quite simple. It's a fear of having money. Somewhere in your early childhood, you learned that it wasn't safe to have money. How were your parents around money? Were they in a state of scarcity? Did they lose money? Were they big spenders, or were they people that hoarded money and never spent it? All of these things can be what's contributing to your fear of actually having and keeping money. So it could be the fear of money management. You may not feel confident having money because you don't feel you know how to manage it. And there's a responsibility of having money, because if you have money, that means that you're going to have to think about where you're going to put it, how you're going to invest it. There's all these things around having money. And one of the biggest things is the feeling of greed, being greedy. If I keep this money and I grow this money, I'm going to appear greedy. Especially if you're the sort of person that gives your money away as soon as you get it. You could be suffering from the fear of appearing greedy if you keep it yourself. These can be all blocks to money, they're blocks to abundance and blocks to prosperity. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do some tapping. So karate chop point. Even though I just have to spend money as soon as I get it. And I don't really want to be this way, but I can't help it. I'm just going to honor how I feel. Even though I spend money as soon as I get it. Maybe I have a fear of having money. I don't know. But it's not helping me financially. And I'm going to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. Even though I have a fear of money, a fear of having it, a fear of keeping it, and I just have to spend it as soon as I get it. I'm just going to accept myself as I am right now. So between the eyebrows, I have to spend money. As soon as I get it, I have to spend it. I mean, there's all these things I want to spend it on. Maybe I feel like I don't want to have to go without. Maybe I'm scared of what will happen if I keep it. Maybe I'm scared I'm going to lose the money if I don't spend it. All of that responsibility of having money, the responsibility of having to manage money, and then something might happen and I lose it all. And then what? What will happen if I have money, I don't spend it, and then I lose it? What will happen then? This fear of having money. I just have to spend it. It has to go as soon as I get it. Unless someone else takes care of it and puts it somewhere else, I'm going to spend it. And I can't help myself either. It doesn't feel comfortable having money. It just doesn't feel comfortable having it. I have to spend it as soon as I get it. I have to give it away as soon as I get it. If I save it, then maybe I'm being greedy. When I could be giving it away to people who need it. Even when I need it. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be like those people that have heaps of money. I don't want to be greedy like them. But it's not helping me being like this either. I don't feel comfortable with money. I don't feel safe keeping money. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't like having money. I'm scared of having money. I must be, because as soon as I get it, I spend it. And I know that I need to put that money in escrow for something else, or invest it somehow, but I just have to spend it. I don't want to go without. I don't want to end up like my parents. Oh, this fear of having money. This fear of keeping money. When I could be keeping the money and using it for other things. Further down the track. But it just doesn't feel comfortable. But I'm just going to honour this. Because I know this is something I have to let go. I have to let go of this fear of keeping money. I have to let go of this discomfort of having it. I have to let go of the fear of something happening to it if I don't spend it. And I really would like to let that go. I'd love to let it all go. I'd love to let it go. Because there's really no reason why it's not safe to have money. I mean, having money doesn't make me greedy. And having money doesn't mean I'm going to lose it. In fact, having money means I can grow more money. Money can multiply like rabbits. But if I'm spending it, it's not going to do that. Yeah, money is a bit like rabbits. If I put it somewhere where it can earn interest or it can be invested, it can multiply. And even if I don't know how to do any of that, I can learn how to do it. I can at least learn how to save money. And if I want to invest, I can go to a professional and they can help me with that. Money doesn't have to be that scary to have. I can have money and be safe. I can have money and not go without. I can have money and be generous at the same time. I can keep money, have it multiply, and be generous at the same time. I can have money, keep money, multiply money, and be safe. I can learn how to manage it. I can find help with managing it. I can learn to be a good money manager. And all of this fear, I can let go. I can let it go. I can let it all go. I can let it go. I can choose to let it go. And taking a deep breath in and letting it out. So I've taken you to that point with the tapping because this is something that one round of tapping probably isn't going to fix. But keep tapping on whatever it is that comes to mind. Anything that comes up during your tapping, tap on that. Don't keep tapping on this video if you're finding other things are coming up for you. Tap on the things that are coming up for you. That's how EFT works. It works with going through each thing that comes up during each tapping session and going with that. And that's called going through the aspects. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And if you are wanting to seriously change your money mindset and you'd like to do it in a way that is very, very helpful to you on the subconscious level, I have a hypnotherapy audio. It's only 15 minutes. It's called More Money, More Time. And you can get the link to that in the description field below. I'm Sandra from freedomsuccesscoaching.com, and I'll see you on the next video.